Hey guys, it's Jill from Loki and Friends, and today I'm going to be talking about Loki's costume. If you saw the last video, we had Loki in his costume. It was not quite Halloween, but we just wanted to test it out because I made it and we were already in our costume for a party, so why not? So today I wanted to talk about how I made Loki's costume. It was very easy, it was very cheap, and I think with the whole thing I probably spent under $5 for the whole costume. So it comes in two pieces. The first piece I want to talk about is the shirt. If you didn't see the last video, you should know that Loki's costume is a Hellhound in training costume. This is what the shirt looks like. You got your Hellhound in training, you got your skull and crossbones patch, you got a bunch of holes. And yeah, it was so fun to make. Basically, this was a child's shirt that I got for 79 cents at Out of the Closet, which is a very nice thrift store that's by my school. And so this shirt itself was 79 cents, but obviously it didn't have all this stuff on it. And the first thing I did was I cut off the sleeves. That's always a good idea. And then I just started cutting a bunch of random holes in it, as you can see all over. There's a bunch of holes, and how you would do that is you take the shirt like this, you would bunch up a little corner, something like that, bunch it up, and then just snip with scissors. It depends on how big you want the hole to be. If you want it to be big, snip a big piece, little piece, whatever, and then what you do is you take the little slit and you stretch it. And that makes it look a little more worn and not just kind of just a boring slit. And it makes it look all stretched out and older and stuff. And the best part about this costume, before I move on, is if you have a dog like ours who likes to destroy things, the more the more your dog chews on it, the creepier it looks and the better it looks, actually. So anyways, to continue on, after the holes, I put on this patch, and it has skull and crossbones on it. And it's got Loki's drool on it now. And after that came the text that said Hellhound in training. And what I did with that is I took acrylic paint, which you can get at Walmart, Michael's, Target, wherever it's cheapest. And what I did is I first painted this whole part on in white. And the reason I did that is because if I would have painted it on with just red, it wouldn't have shown up as well. You could see it, but not very well. So I painted it all in white, and I waited a little bit for it to settle, then I painted it in red. So that way you could see it a lot better, and it pops more, and it doesn't end up pink if you let the white sit. So there, that was the shirt, the first part of Loki's costume. Second part, of course, are the horns, the little devil horns. You can't be a hellhound without horns. How I made this is I took a strip of elastic and I sewed it together like this. And that was just really easy. I mean, if you know how to sew, you would know that that's pretty easy. If not, I'm sure there are a bunch of tutorials on YouTube that you could look up to teach you how to sew. And the next part I did was these little suckers. And basically what they are, I got one strip of felt from Michael's, and I believe it was 35 cents, so it was very, very cheap. And what you want to do is you just want to take like a Sharpie, marker, whatever, and you want to draw little devil horns on the felt. And you cut that out, and you can take what you cut out and you can put it on and you can trace it again so it's the same size and everything. And you basically do that and you start sewing all the sides together except the bottom. My recommendation is keeping some of this open a little bit so it's more of a flap, and you take some stuffing that you can also get at Michael's, Walmart, Target, wherever, and you start stuffing it in there. And I'd recommend getting a Sharpie and kind of it helps you stuff it in there so you can get it all the way up to the top. And then you sew the rest of it together, and you just sew the bottom on to the elastic. And it's very, very easy, and it may not look the most professional, but again, with our dog, it's not going to be on him very long, you know, just for pictures and that's it. So I didn't really concentrate on it looking professional, but I think it turned out pretty good. That's really all there is to it with his costume. It was very cheap. Once again, it was under $5 to make the whole costume. And you can really do this with any type of dog that you may have, even if it's a small dog. With a small dog, I recommend getting like maybe a onesie or something, like a baby onesie, and just cutting off the bottom and then just basically repeat everything that I talked about with this. This was a kid's shirt, and it fits him for now. It might even fit him when he gets older. It's not like a child shirt, but it was pretty small. I mean, if you have an even bigger dog, like let's say a Saint Bernard, I'd recommend an adult size shirt, and then you just repeat the same process, and you have your Hellhound in training costume. And yeah, so thank you for watching. Please subscribe for more videos. If you subscribe, it's a good way to keep updated with us. And so yeah, happy Halloween.